Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am finally back here sitting down filming after a well-earned vacation. I have not filmed anything for like more than a month, it feels like. Yeah, I've been on vacation. I have barely ever been at home here in my apartment. I have been traveling and I also spent a lot of time in my cabin. So filming has not been, anything of priority. I haven't worn that much makeup when I've been at my I don't wear makeup at the cabin. Yes, I've been traveling, but makeup uses maybe aren't the same as they should be or as they usually are, but that is absolutely fine. So I am here today to bring you the late August update for my rolling project pan. So this is a project pan where I set long-term goals to finish shit up from my collection. I love project panning. I love to use the makeup that I already own. So, if you like that type of content, you should subscribe. I work on 10 items at a time. When I finish something, I will roll something else in its place. Basically that. So, without any other rambling, let's just, jump into this update. So as I said, I haven't worn makeup super much, so even though this is an update that is like 1.5 months, basically, the uses is not like for 1.5 months, let's just say it like that. But let's start with what's been in here the longest, and I think that actually is my lip liner. So I have been working on a lip liner by Makeup Store. This is the shade Taupe, or it's not really a lip liner, it's actually an eyeliner. It's super old in my collection and I rolled this one in January. I want to finish this year. It's so old. I've been savoring it because I love the color, but it is time to finish this one up. Makeup Store as a brand, I will show you the progress pictures, but Makeup Store as a brand, they have shut down their business and they have been revived, so that tells you this is before they were actually they shut down, so oopsies. It's been weighing 2 grams. My scale my scale doesn't show decimals, so I can't weigh this anymore. It's very short now. You can see what it looked like back in August or back in July, and this is what it's looking like today. So I do think that the shade, it will actually show quite a bit of progress, because I've just came back from 2 weeks in Slovenia and I forgot my eyebrow. I was going to bring a pomade, but I forgot the eyebrow brush for that, so I had to use this one in my brows. It's a good color for my brows because it's, shade Taupe. But obviously I've used a lot more using it in my brows and as a lip liner, and not only as a lip liner. So I think maybe I'm gonna use this one up, doubling, because I'm starting to be a bit okay, we're in August, I'm still working on this shit. Maybe I just want to finish it now. So it's still going strong, but it's very small. We only have the word make left here of the name Makeup Store. So we're chugging along, but maybe in next update or 2 updates if I keep using this in my brows. Also, don't mind my arm, it's healing. I'm wearing a second skin. I did a tattoo in Slovenia, so this is not what the end product is going to look like. It's obviously been bleeding a little bit of color, but I have second skin on, so yeah, that's that story. Shout out to the tattoo artist, absolutely love her work. I will post her here, but yeah, she was able to see me on very short notice and we did some spider lilies to fill in my empty space that I have going on my arm, so I can't wait to get this off and wash the tattoo and see the final product. Yeah, anyways. Alright, Then, let's talk about my Kiko powder. I have been working on a Kiko finishing powder since March. So this is from the Lost in Amalfi collection. It's a finishing powder, kind of matte. I use this as like when I had put all of the items on my face, you know, blush, bronzer, contour, highlighter. I use this to kind of blend the powders together. So you can see what it looked like in March. It weighed 56 grams. Then it's been weighing 55 grams in April, and it also weighed 55 grams in May. Then in June, 54 grams. In July, I don't know if it was in July I repressed it, but then it weighed 53 grams. So like steady progress, 1 gram at a time. Or if it, and this is what we are looking like today. So it's weighing 51 grams now, and I do, as you can see, have a massive pan here again. Maybe I need to repress it, but it's like very, very thin also. So I reckon this will be done pretty soon, which makes me happy. It is not like the best finishing powder. I'm just using it to use it up because I bought it and I don't want to waste my money, but it's not anything that I will cry over when it's done. This is obviously a limited edition collection, so you can't get it anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. I have also been working on my Fenty loose powder. So this is, I have oily skin, so I do need to powder down quite a lot. This is the Pro Filter powder in the shade Butter. And this one I also rolled in back in March, and then it weighed 138 grams. This is a concoction of several different powders, because on its own, I don't like this powder. It's very, very heavy and looks like not nice underneath my eyes. But I have been able to make it work, mixing it with other, like sharing the Fenty powder out a bit with other more finely milled powder, so to speak. In April it weighed 133 grams, and we did have quite a jump. Then in May I did work on a powder foundation, so I could not make a new marking and no weight change. Then in June it weighed 127 grams, and we did have like good progress again. In July it weighed 123 grams, and don't have much left. This is where we are today. I think I even marked it maybe a bit too high. So you can see I only have this little bit here. I could not, I wasn't able to finish it completely, but this will absolutely be an empty by next update. Like, as I said, my skin is very, very oily. It's been very warm. Surprise, surprise, I live in northern Sweden, but it's like been super warm and it's still nice weather. So I do need to powder quite a bit if I don't want to look like an oil slick like 3 hours in during the day. So this is not finished yet, but it will absolutely be finished by next update. Love that. Then I have, what else do I have? I have been working on a lipstick by Kiko Milano. This is the matte lipstick. What are you called? Instant Color Matte Liquid Lip. I rolled this one in back in April, and then it weighed 33 grams. It's a very nice like nude type of color, and in May it weighed 32 grams. I have had good windowing on this for quite some time. In June it also weighed 32 grams, and then in July it weighed 31 grams, and I did not have much left, and I am gonna call it quits on this one. I've tried to remove the stopper, but it's not really letting me do that. Or did I? I'm like, what did I try to remove the stopper on? No, the stopper is still here. Anyways, it is completely dried up. It looks like I have product left, but well, I don't know if you can see. Like it is see-through for me. So I don't love this enough to be like every drop must be used. Very happy to have this one out. It's a nice item, but I don't like it because I can't store it in my lipstick containers. My dog is coughing. So, happy to have this one out. And what I will roll in for this one you will see later on. Then let me talk about my primer. I have been working on my MUA primer. This is like a gripping primer, a jelly primer it's called. It's the Pro/Base Hyaluronic Acid Jelly Primer. I rolled this one in April. And then you can see this is an airless pump, so it has been going upwards, so to speak. And in April I weighed 45 grams. No, I rolled this one in May. I'm sorry. And then it weighed 45 grams. In June it weighed 36 grams and we had a good jump, as you can see. Then in July we have had an even better jump. It weighed 29 grams. And this one is finished. I foresaw myself using this one up. It was a okay jelly primer, kind of grippy, like slight tack. It's very affordable, so if you're looking for something to try, if you want to try a gripping primer, this could be something to use. But yeah, I'm not gonna rush and buy it because I have a lot of primers in my collection, so I want to work my way through them. So this one is also done, which makes me so happy. Then we do have my blush from Focallure. This is something I wanted to finish this year, and I've been like perfect to use it during the summer. My back is killing me, sorry. So this is the Pastel Orange matte blush. I rolled this one in June. It weighed 29 grams then. In July it weighed 28 grams, and like I already had a pan rolling this one in, but the pan has expanded. It's a very powdery formula, and it's also a very shallow pan. It's still weighing 28 grams, and this is where we are today. So hopefully the pan is expanded a bit, but I have not brought this traveling or anything, so I don't think it will be like maybe that much. It is what I'm wearing today mixed with a different, like more orange blush, because on its own it's a bit jaundice on my face, but it's a very unique shade, and I think like soon I will have to repress this. I'm also using this because I'm trying to pan a red shade, so I can use this to blend out that red shade, which is good, double purpose, but it's gonna still remain in the project. Then I have I said it was like a gimme product. It's a Bperfect shape stick in the shade Maple. So this is like a contour stick, a cream contour, and I rolled this one in June when it weighed 34 grams. I did not have much left of this at all, but I needed that like boost to have it in the project to actually finish it up. So in July it weighed 33 grams, and I had the slightest amount left, and I'm very happy to say that now in August we have finished this one up. I'm not gonna dig up shit from here. That is just not my journey. I don't love this enough to do that. It's also starting to smell like crayons, so I'm happy to say that this one is complete and we can have it out. And now I don't have like any cream contour or bronzer in my collection, and I think I'm gonna try and like keep it like that because it's just an extra step. I don't know if I need to have that step in my makeup routine. So, right, let's talk about my concealer. I have been working on my Isadora concealer since June. This is No Compromise lightweight matte concealer. It's just a fine concealer. It's what I'm wearing today, every day when I do my makeup. Did not bring this traveling though, so but I have had windowing on this for a while, and I don't think that's where the product settles, but you can see what it looked like in June. It weighed 19 grams. In July it weighed 18 grams, like windowing still at the same place I think, and now it's weighing 17 grams. So I'm using 1 gram each month, but I don't know where the product sits actually. The windowing I feel like is always just in the middle there, so no clue. We're gonna work on this till it's done. I did bring the other concealer that I want to finish this year when I traveled, just because I wanted to mix it up. And yeah, it's not my favorite concealer. I'm not gonna buy it again when it's done, so I just want to get it out. The foundation from this line is much better than the concealer, I think. I also realized that I forgot to weigh my Catkin foundation. I have also been working on this since June. It weighed 130 grams then. And I had used about a fourth of this foundation. This is a very lightweight, natural finish foundation. It is what I'm wearing today. It doesn't wear the best on my face because I'm very oily. But I have been enjoying it this summer because it's very lightweight, not too full coverage or anything. In July it weighed 123 grams, and as I said, I forgot to weigh it now, but this is where we're sitting, so I do have quite a good jump here. I have obviously been traveling with this one. You can see when I tilt it that's where it sits. So I wasn't able to finish it completely, but this will absolutely be done by next month. No worries at all. Yeah, it's nice. I just wanted it to not be as shiny. I wanted it to last a little bit longer, but the finish is absolutely beautiful when you put it on. It's very fresh looking, so I love the bottle also. The Tsuru packaging here is absolutely stunning. So yeah, this one most likely finished by next update. Last month last month I did enroll my Urban Decay All-Nighter spray. It's just a travel size, so not a full size. It weighed 29 grams then, and I have used this one up completely. Yeah, it's good. Such a shame what's happening with Urban Decay and the All-Nighter spray. I think, don't know if I will buy the reformulated one. Probably not. But I have a lot of setting sprays in my collection, so I don't need to buy it anyways right now. So that means, my friends, that we are rolling out my setting spray, my contour stick, and the lip gloss, and Jesus Christ, 4 things, and the primer. So we're gonna replace those items. Let's start with what I'm replacing my primer with, because it's a new primer. This is the Wycon Smoothing Potion face primer. It's very nice. It actually smooths the skin pretty well. It's a bit cooling also. Feeling that is what it's looking like. And I like that it's not feeling as silicone-y as other smoothing primers. And it evens out the skin tone, because it's just a slight peach color. So I do really enjoy this one. I am sitting right there now. So it's gonna be in for quite some time, but I'm very I'm good at finishing up my primers. So I think I will be able to finish this one before the end of the year. It's weighing 119 grams currently. I'm also replacing my setting spray with a setting spray. This is the Lumene Blur. This is a Finnish beauty brand. This is a long-wear makeup setting spray. And as you can see, I am sitting right there. So I have used a fifth, basically, of this one. It's okay. When I spray it, the first spritz is always gloopy, and then it's opening, being better. But it's the first pump you do, you will have some splashings on your face. But it's okay. It's not my favorite setting spray, but it's not offensive by any means. I think the Urban Decay is better, or was better. Now I have no clue if it's still better, probably not. that is it. Alright, so for my lipstick, I'm gonna bring in a lip treatment, the Lip Perfector. This is by Clarins, it's just a mini, the Lip Perfector, and I have shade 01, which I don't know what it is, but this should not be an issue to finish up either. It's like, it smells very nice. Got this in an advent calendar this year, or like last year, 2024, so it's not super old, but yeah, I just wanted to finish like some lip thing here. And then for the shape stick, I'm gonna be bringing a nail polish, so not a makeup item. I want to finish this Nails Ink Golden Days Ahead nail polish. This is on my list of what I want to finish this year. I am wearing it today, but I have topped it with some other things. It's kind of a matte golden look, but it's okay to use, like, I use it mostly as a base for other sparkly things on top. So this is where I'm sitting, just below half of this one used. We'll have to see if I can actually use up everything or how gloopy will be at the bottom, no clue. But yeah, I'm bringing in my nail polish to switch things up, so to speak. But that is it, guys. What do I think I will be able to finish next update? This one, the foundation, and the powder, 100% I think, and these ones. Depending on if I repress this, maybe this powder also, no clue, but I think it can be a good update, the next update. Fingers crossed. So, let me know how you are. I always love to hear from you in the comments. What makeup products have you been using up this summer? How do you feel about fall? You know, are you getting back into your routines as I am? Routining, you know, work, filming, everything. Let it go know in the comments. But that is going to be to wrap it up for this video. I hope to see you in my next one as well. And, you know, take care and bye.